Don't try to be smart. You can't outsmart life. You cannot outsmart life. You know, the Bible says it in such a wonderful way. This book is awesome. Here's what God says. God says, be not deceived. Man, I like this. This is awesome stuff. God says, you ain't deceiving him. He says, you be not deceived. Why? God is not mocked. He says, you ain't hurting God when you violate a principle of life. God ain't upset. Never changes. God is not mocked. We sneak around saying, well, nobody can see me. And then God will forgive me. You don't know what you're saying. There's no way to violate a principle of life and survive. Period. I don't care what you say about grace, what you say about the blood, what you say about Calvary, all these deep religious statements. You don't violate principle and get away. I don't care if you saved 3 times, sanctified 20 times, and speak in more tongues than God himself. If you violate a principle, you're going to live with the consequences even though you're forgiven. I saw a movie not too long ago. This guy ran up on top of a building and he decided to jump. Do you know what he said before he jumped? Lord, forgive me. And guess what? God forgave him. And there was a great funeral, but God forgave him. Still dead. Forgiven dead. Principle is the principal thing. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man soweth, my God, so shall he also reap. That was not written to the world. That was written to the church. So don't tip around to get away. You don't get away. Maybe you did sell that kilo and you got your $100,000. And maybe you got that money stacked away in the bank, but you ain't got away. You never outsmart life. Write it down. Tell your grandchildren when they come in the house, don't argue with them. Just say, you cannot outsmart life. If you don't obey me now, I'll see you later coming back limping. You don't succeed violating principles. Don't try to play smart with God. You ain't smart. You ain't smarter than the manufacturer of life. You can't outsmart God. You ain't got the brain enough. And yet, we still try to do it. I am begging you, as an instructor in life, to tell you from my heart, obey the principles of life, and you will live. Customers don't decide how to operate a product. I shared with you the other day about the article in Time magazine where they're considering homosexual marriages. Now, what they're actually doing is tampering with the manufacturer's product, and they are deciding how they would like for it to operate based on their cultural changes and the modes and the moods of the populace, and how society is thinking now. Our thinking has changed, they said. We are now liberal. And so therefore we can improve on the manufacturer's word. He didn't know what he was talking about. He's not modern. We are up to date. God is out of date. What do you mean by woman for man? We've come up with a new way to do it. God will not get involved in that problem. God will not touch it. Why? The self-destruct mechanism is built in. Lift your hands. Thank God he ain't got to judge nobody. The judgment is in the product. You ain't smarter than manufacturers, my friends. There's no way then for us to try and manipulate God's laws.